Okay, everybody, just to clarify one thing on how to access the actual lab. So, what I did is I sent you a code to join the group for Beyond Labs. This code, you can simply put it in the actual website, but the website is just for the code. So, see that link here, the Beyond Labs. I want you to click on it, and then I want you to log in because definitely when you purchased, you created a username and a password. So when you log in, the first thing that you need to do is just go to groups in there and hit to join a group. When you do this, just go ahead and put the code that I sent you for the class and hit save. Okay? This is for me because this allows me to view your experiment, what you did in the experiment, the steps that you went by in the experiment, so that to make sure that you did the actual experiment. So you're not going to use this link again. You're not going to access any experiment from Beyond Labs. So once you join the group, that's it. I don't want you to do anything else in there. And one more thing, in the actual website, you're going to see all of those experiments. These are not for you. I did not assign you any of these are the experiments that belong to Beyond Labs. So these are not your assigned experiments. So please pay attention to that. In order to access the experiment, what you need to do is just go to eCampus, to your courses, okay, to your course, to your actual lab. Let's say, for example, this is the section. Okay, so go to the lab in there, and when you go to the lab, don't go to Beyond Labs. This is a just for log in to purchase the Beyond Labs and to put the code for the joining the group. That's it. You are not going to access the experiment through beyondlabs.com. You're going to access every single experiment from the actual folder of that experiment. So you're, for example, you're going to go to experiment one, and there, and in experiment one, you're going to see an introduction video. Please watch it, and you're going to see some supporting information. And this information is if you have like a question answer type of question, or if you have a calculation question, you might find the an example of the calculation here, an example of your question answer, how to answer that in here. So please go ahead and look into that folder as well. Your actual experiment is here, and this is everything that you need, and you're going to access from here. So you're going to access your experiment in there. Free answer questions, I grade those. The system will not grade them. And every time you answer a question, you can hit submit. But if you didn't like your answer and you want to go ahead and to change it, you can change it up to 4 times. Okay? But the system will not tell you that your answer is wrong. There is no feedback in there. So probably 1 time is more than enough. You don't have to keep changing your answer in there. When you submit your question, again, you can change it up to 4 times. And every question has a submit button. But if you scroll all the way down and you hit submit for the last question in there, that's it. Your lab report will be all submitted. So if you don't want to submit your lab report and you want to keep changing your answer, do not hit submit for the last question in there, okay? So that you can edit and you can change your answers for the other questions. In the lab, there is the procedure part, and this is your lab over here. So how it's going to open in Beyond Labs, and this is how you access from Beyond Labs. So you access it from here, and always I'd like to put 2 windows. So open 2 windows in there. One for the procedure, the other one is for the actual experiment. Okay, make the procedure a little bit smaller, make the actual working setup bigger in there so that you can easily work. And this is it. I mean, you read the procedure and you go ahead and you follow from the lab, from the experiment in there. And you go ahead and you calculate your data. You put your data in here, and you simply submit the answer for each question, and then at the end you simply submit your lab report in there. So the procedure is here. This is the procedure. So in case you're watching the video sometimes is kind of like in general, you know. So your specific procedure is the procedure that you already have, the one that I chose for you. So for the ball, for example, I want you to use a plastic ball, not any different type of ball. Now for the first lap, if you use another type of ball, it's fine by me. It's okay. But from now on, please stick to the procedure that you read in the actual experiment. Okay. This is everything that I want to say regarding the lab. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to let me know.